Hey guys, does this help? Not really. It's Adina. Welcome to Beyond the Veil. Trying to get this glare off of me. Welcome to Beyond the Veil. Love you, love you, love you. All of you look amazing. Yes, I can see you because I'm a psychic medium. And that means I'm not just a psychic, but I'm a medium. I can be inside your body, inside your titties and your booty cheeks and your arms and your legs and your balls. Just like I just got inside of Jay-Z's balls in order to do this reading, that previous reading, I had to get inside of his skin. Felt powerful in there. Felt like I had a big package. Anyways, I just had him. So I've been wanting to do this reading for some time now, but I've been holding off on it, and I don't know why I've been holding off on it, but I've just been telling myself that I'm going to hold off on doing the reading that I want to do now. No, I'm not going to like that. And I just decided now I'm going to do it. Justin Bieber. I'm going to get inside of your body too. I'm going to read Justin Bieber and see how he's feeling with all of the allegations and conversations and stigmatizations of everything that's going on since Diddy. People have talked about him and Diddy. People have talked about him and Usher. He's come up in my Usher reading that I did after the Keke Palmer and Darius thing happened, when Keke Palmer's mother said Usher is gay in a private conversation between industry insiders. Now, I touched a little bit on Usher's past. I might circle the block to him now, since Diddy is Diddying and Usher's name has been brought up. Let's read Justin Bieber. I've been thinking about you since that Usher reading, and that was months ago. But every time I thought to read you, I thought, nah, not yet, not yet. And now is yet. Most High Mother and Father God, please allow me to conjure up the spirit, the soul, the energy of Justin Bieber. Allow me to get into his body. Let me get into his body. Just let me get out. But let me get into his body and feel his soul and see his life and his soul and everything from him, so that nothing is kept hidden from me. Justin Bieber, how are you feeling about the conversations surrounding you, Usher, and Diddy? Are any of those allegations true? Justin Bieber, were you abused? I'll say this. Were you abused by either Usher, Diddy, or any other male in the entertainment industry? We're just going to cut to the chase, because I don't care. I mean, I care about how you feel about it, but I'd find out how you feel about it if I found out if it happened. So were you ever taken advantage of by any man in the industry, Justin Bieber? Or are you, feeling bad for your homie and a mentor going through his thing? Justin Bieber, were you ever taken advantage of by any man or woman in the industry, but specifically men in the industry? Or are those rumors? Some rumors, some truths. Currently, allegations are flying, and I believe that while this man here is winning because he's defending himself, this would be Diddy. This is probably Justin, and this is probably Usher back here. One man is closer to this man. That would be Usher, but off afar, he seems younger than all of them too. That would be Justin. The most traumatized by all of these conversations, because what happened to him because of him. But what he did to him was done to him, which happened to him because of him. Allegedly. And Justin is not allowed or it seems like was never allowed to be with the only woman he probably ever loved, because they were toxic. She was an addict. He was an addict. I think this is Selena Gomez. She was his only true ally in this industry. She was the only one who seemed to relate to some of the things he went through, since she grew up in the industry as well. It's why they both bonded in trauma, because they shared in trauma. But she was a saving grace to him, because out of everyone in the industry, she truly loved him, not for anything else other than the fact that she fucked with him and she loved him. And they both been through some of the same things and shared in the same demons. But the love was real. Justin Bieber feels like he was sacrificed to the industry. Once he was in, he was in. And he was used for any and everybody. I remember there was footage of him in the club with, was it Odell Beckham Jr. or maybe one of those NFL players and all of their crew. And it looked like Justin Bieber was getting off of his knees in front of him and wiping his mouth or something. Something like that. Everybody's favorite boy toy. Think about all the old interviews and clips of Justin Bieber, everybody flirting with him, asking him about what girls he likes, his virginity, very flirty with Justin Bieber. It seemed like he was the industry's toy. He had no choice. He just did. He just did. They broke him. He just did. He just went along. I don't know if Justin Bieber is going to come out and deny any of the conversations around him, or if he's just not going to openly address them. And that feels more like it. I don't think Justin Bieber wants to talk about his early days in the industry. That's bad news for him. But we're going to continue talking about it. Justin allegedly was absolutely used by powerful men in the industry. Since he was signed, were his rights given away to someone, his guardianship? Justin was bought and sold. Bought and sold, bought and sold, bought and sold, bought and sold. And he was broken. It seems like they sucked Justin Bieber dry and he's no longer profitable anymore. They've sucked everything they can suck out of Justin Bieber, and now that he's a shell of himself, he could also be under the control of someone else. I don't think he's under a conservatorship, but he can also have a new mentor. That's mentoring his money. The part about some of the allegations being true and some of them not being true is that the allegations are true. Justin Bieber was absolutely abused allegedly in the industry, and a lot of the things that we hear about him are true. The problem is he participated in a lot of it too. But this was a victim. This was a victim. Now he's not being used that way anymore. It's in the past. And being used in that way is in the past because he's no longer profitable. So he's not on the scene anymore. Justin pulled back from the scene as soon as he could. He got out of that life. He might have got under some religious, cult people and then married his stalker, allegedly. But he got out of that life and out of that activity. He no longer has to hoe. He no longer is on the stroll anymore. His hopes is that whatever happens to those people happens to those people. If they go to jail because they're on trial with that world card, good. If any more of them go down, good. And Justin Bieber became a star the hard way on his back. His talent too, but the hard way on his back too. And he will always be a star. That's the industry's way of paying him back for his pain. He'll always be a star, whether he's profitable or not, because of what they did to him. They actually feel bad for him and want to see him heal. Very rare, but a lot of the people who abuse him want Justin Bieber to heal. The industry has made an exception for Justin Bieber in that they have acknowledged some things that have happened to this boy. And he's being allowed to recover. Good for you, Justin. The star. I'll start with that. It's a pleasant place to start. Well, there was a man that was, do it to me, I wanna feel you, touch my body, baby, do it to me, I guarantee you won't regret it, I'ma set it off like you ain't never had it, do it to me, I want you to grab me so, There was somebody that was doing to him that actually supports him healing and recovering because of everything they put him through. This feels like Usher. And I say that because this was Usher when I read Usher, even though I know he's a Virgo. Because Usher became what was done to him, to Justin Bieber. Usher, too, went to Bali trying to heal from one alleged abuser to the next. So he understands recovery. And he understands the damage that was done to Justin. Some of those swords he inflicted when he had care of him when he was a wee boy. But both of them, this should be a card of mentorship of the good kind. But both of these people have seen better days and were possibly both victims. One just was an older victim and became an abuser because of the abuse he endured. Now, that was a choice, but nevertheless, they were both victims. Usher, at least, supports Justin Bieber because Usher, too, is attempting to heal. Be crazy if him and Usher did something together to hush people up or something. I don't know. It'd be crazy if that happened, though. Crazy. Let me see about him stopping his activities. Seems that Justin was under the impression, and it was a lie, but someone was telling him that if he didn't participate in certain things, that he would be forced out of the industry, and he stayed in because he was the sole breadwinner of his family. Whoever his family unit was before he got married, he was lied to and told that he'd be forced out of the industry, but he stopped anyways. Stopped anyways. It is so this hangman in the past, that's his past as a pawn. It effed him up, gave him troubles, gave him deep traumas and troubles. Seems that Diddy was sent in to him, probably to break him in to what really went on beyond the pillars of the industry. Diddy broke him in, but who signed him? Usher and who else? They knew what was in store for him when they called Diddy in, preparing him for the industry. The sun would have been the public Justin Bieber that we know. Baby, 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 oh. But the moon is what else goes on in the industry. And Justin has never talked, never told a soul publicly. Dick. Sorry, that's the first thing that came to my mind when I saw it. I think they also again, there's an energy of, if you don't do this, you won't get this. You won't be this. No choice. Two of Swords on the bottom in reverse. Because it seems like this is what really goes on. The dick, this is what really goes on. And that's shady business. Not full-on abuse. It's not the 10 of Wands, full-on abuse, 9 of Wands. Because there's one, you know, every now and then he'd get into it. But the problem is he felt forced to do it in the industry. So even the things that he did, what seemed willingly, were they really willingly? I don't think so. I don't think this boy liked it. He felt forced and out of control. All right, let me look at Selena and I'll end that there. It seems like she was one of the first people that he had relations with that he wanted to. Fully consensual. Fully consensual. Probably one of the only people that he had relations with that he enjoyed at the time that they were together. When they got together, first time he made love and didn't just have sex. They both understood each other. They understood each other's pain and trauma. And he was justified with her, and she was justified with him. All of the illusions that he inherited as a result of abuse, Stockholm syndrome, and shame and guilt. But no, she validated him as a victim because she was a victim first. She told him that Hollywood does this to everybody. She justified his experience. Not justified it, but she validated it. Told him you wouldn't have never been famous if you didn't participate. You would have never been who you are if you didn't participate. They meant that. This is what she told him. Because she knows this. They had truth and karmic backgrounds with them, but they felt safe with each other behind, despite the fact that it was so toxic because of their coping mechanisms. But it seemed like someone figured out a way to infiltrate and sabotage their relationship as well. I see permanent damage with Justin, as I see permanent damage with, was it Cassie? There was someone else that I said would never recover from the things that they experience. Permanent. He'll always be in recovery. Because some things that happen to you, you just, it could shake you and break you to your core. Love you guys. Bye.